Hey guys, at the end of this tutorial we will have this calculator. As you can see, it's cool. So let's start. First step, building the interface. Well, first I will create a text file where I call it calculator.html and OK. Let's load this here. We have nothing yet. And here I'm using Notepad++. Well, first HTML, close HTML, add, close add, and a body, close the body. First thing, the box model. Box model. We start with a div ID equals to main div and close the div element. Next we add two divs, one for the display, another for the buttons of the calculator. So div ID display div and close div. I will insert this text just for us to know where the things are. The next div ID buttons div and close div. Oops. Okay. Let's see in the page. It appears here, display. Next we have rows, and I will insert buttons inside these rows. These rows are divs too, div elements, and these will be buttons. Because I am very lazy, I will generate these via JavaScript. So to start here, I will declare a function to build the buttons. Build buttons equals to function function open close again, little more space yeah, and var buttons div is equals to document get element by ID, and which ID this one, this ID next. The values for the buttons 7, let me see, 7, 8, 9 and slash 8, 9 slash 4, 5, 6 and star 4 sorry 5, 6 and star 1, 2, 3 and minus 1, 2, 3 oops and minus and equals 0, C and plus equals 0, C and plus. Well, we have 4 columns here, so var columns equals 4, var rows equals to mat sale values length, I think, yeah, length columns dividing by columns, and this will round up the number. 4 inserting the elements for var I equals to 0, I less than rows, I plus plus, open close, var row HTML is equals to div class row and close. It's not needed. Next, for var j equals to 0, j less than columns j plus plus, close, var index is equals to I multiply times columns plus j. for element text is equals to values this array at index, and close this row HTML plus equals to button class column and close plus element plus element text plus close button and close. Okay, so at the end we want to close the div of the row HTML. So for each this I'm generating this row, going back one row, and in this the inner I'm generating each button. After this I must have to append this to this, so buttons div inner HTML, I think, yeah, inner HTML plus equals to row HTML. Like this, and this will build the buttons, but I have to call this function for this to actually work. Like this. At the end, after the declaration of the function, I call the function. Let's see what's happened here. We have this. The buttons, each button appears side by side because they are inline elements, and because div elements are block elements, they are displayed in the next above each other. So the structure, the type of elements will do this. Okay. So next thing to do is adding some style to this. So going back here to the heads, I will to the heads I declare a style element, and close it style. It's good to see this. So for the main div that has, for the element that have an ID main div, I want it to have a width of 400 pixels and a height of 500 pixels, a background color light gray, I think, and the border solid 5 pixels, light gray too. Let's see what happens. Maybe it's too big, too much. For let's see. Yes, is too big. It's better. It's better. Like 2 pixels. Okay. We can work with that, I think. Maybe okay. Next. Sorry. Display div. So we have the main div style. Next, the elements that have the ID display div. We'll have a width like 100% and height 10%, and backgrounds color will be white, sorry. Font size 35 pixels. Text align to the right. Let's see. Okay, the text is too big. 30 pixels. Font size is better. 25 pixels. And okay. Next. Buttons div. The elements with ID buttons div will have width 100% and height like 90%. Let's see. Nothing happens. Okay. So I gave this class for each row. Sorry, for each button. Each button have the class column. So again, dot class column elements with the class column will have a width of 25% and a height of 25% too. Font size 25 pixels, and text align center. Now we have this. So this is it for the to create the interface. Giving actions to the buttons. So we already created the interface. We have this. I'm removing the display text because we don't need it. Next, giving actions to the buttons. I will create another function. I could add these actions here, but to separate the logic, I will do another function like this. Var sets actions to buttons is equals to function open close, like this. So we need the display first. Var display is equals to document get elements by ID. The ID is display div. So display div. Next, getting the buttons. Var button div is equals to document get element by ID. Buttons div, and and inside this button div we have or buttons div, we have buttons are equals to button div dot get elements by tag name open close, and the tag is button. If we go here and press F12, we can see the structure. Here we have rows and buttons. And close this. Okay. Now, for each button we want to assign an action. So for var I equals 0, I less than buttons length I plus plus var button is equals to buttons at index I, var value of the button is equals to button inner text if value is bigger than 0 and value is less than 10 for for other words, if the value is a number between 1 and 9, we do button on click equals to. I will use now a lambda expression. Open close equals bigger or whatever, and display sorry this display dot inner text is plus equals to well, we need to know the value. No, we have this value here. Let's see what's happened. No. Inner texts. It's not. Okay, I forgot. I have to call this. Whoops. If I don't call, yeah, okay, so we can put the value here and refresh. Okay, we have to get the event here. This function, this lambda expression, receives an event. I think targets, yeah, inner text like this, and if I reload, yeah, these don't work yet. So if it is a number between 1 and 9, assign this action. That's the element where is triggered the event, get its inner text and append to the text of the display. else so we already assigned an action to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 button. We leave these buttons to assign an action. So I will use a switch statement where I have the value as parameter. Just to remember, the value is the button inner text. Case 0, we will do something break. Case C, break. Case slash case star case minus and case plus break what is left behind? The equals break and a case for a default case, default and break. No. Well, 0 if button on click is equals to open close, it's a lambda expression. It's the same as a function. Var text is equals to display dot inner text. If can insert 0 texts, if can, then display inner text is plus equals to 0. Well, this is a function that doesn't exist yet, so I will create it. This is the switch, else here, if I'm not wrong, is the 4. Yeah, I can create it here, it's no problem. Var can insert 0 and this function will receive the texts, and by default the result is false. Return results, and if text.length is greater than 0, for var I equal to text length minus 1 I greater or equals to 0 I minus minus. I'm with this I will get each char of each character of each this of the text, and in a reversed order from the end to the front, to the beginning. So var current char is equals to text at index I if current char is bigger than 0 and current char less than 10, if it's a number between 1 and 9, we will set result as true. Else, if current char is 0, we will continue to the next cycle, continue to search, and else in the case that it is not a number and it is a number between 1 and 9 and it is not 0, it's an invalid case, so we go to the break. Okay, this will run until I is greater or equal than 0 and result is false. And if false is true, so it starts as false. When I set it to true, the loop will break. So this is can insert 0 function. Back up there, here, the case, the C case. So the C will clear the display. So button dot on click is equals to open close. This is a lambda expression, is the same thing as a function. Inner text equals to nothing, and the clear is the action for the clear is just this. Let's see what happens. Nothing. 0 0 0 clear, don't clear, just don't clear. this cache works. 0 don't insert nothing, but if I insert another number it will display it. So next, slash operations. Operations, okay. Buttons, or button on click is equals to, because I am treating 4 buttons here, I will need its text, so I will need to get the events here. This one's expression. So what I have to do is var last char. I need to know first if I can insert these signs. So display inner text at display inner text length -1. Give me the last char of display inner text. If last char is greater or equals to 0 and last char is less than 10, it is a number, a single number between 0 and 9. So we can actually insert these symbols. So display inner text is plus equals to e dot target dot inner text. Let's see what's happened. 9. It doesn't work, but now works. Clear. 0 doesn't work, but now works. And now we add left behind this little guy, so equals case. The equals case is button on click equals to open close calculate display. So this calculate is a function that doesn't exist yet. Let's create it. I will insert it here after this guy. var calculate that receives a display. This name doesn't have to be display. I call it display because it's more easy to understand. And the logic for display. If display inner text length is equals to 0. We have nothing to do, so we just return. But if we actually have an expression, I will use a tree expression here to help calculate the expression, the entire expression. So I will declare here var3 expression, and this doesn't exist yet. Build tree expression, display inner text. This doesn't. So this function that doesn't exist yet will generate a tree expression from the text expression inside the display. After that, we will say display inner text is equals to calc tree expression. This is another function that doesn't exist yet, that will receive the tree expression and will calculate the value. So that's it. So these two functions that doesn't exist yet, I will just declare it now, just for now, you will see. This is equals to, well, I can just to be different, function text alert to do and var calc is equals to tree return to do. So this and this is actually the same thing. This is a lambda expression and this is a function, so they do actually the same thing. Of course this is specific instructions, so it's different. We have the calc and default. This case actually will never happen, but it's always a good practice doing this. So in the case of default, alert user and user that an error happens. Well, an error just happened. Let's see the thing. If I click here to do and to do here, if I comment this, we don't have the equals case. Error. So assigning buttons actions are here. The next step will be defining the tree expression. So step 3, building the tree expression. So I will put it here after this. Var tree elements is equals to function open close, and this function, this object, will have a type that by default is for now null. A value that by default is 0, and this left side will have nothing. This right side will have nothing too. The type, let's define here operation. This is kind of like, this is like an enum minus enumerator minus 1 plus we'll have the number 2, div for division we'll have the number 3, times 4, and number will have the value 5. This is the weight of each operation. By default I will assign operation number. Okay. And I will do now a tricky thing that is creating a function to add elements to the tree. So I say tree element things of these objects of the type tree element will have this function prototype dot add elements dot add element ln equals to function that receives as parameter a tree and an element. If the tree is null, the tree will be equals to element else. If element type is less than tree type, var aux3 is equals to 3. I'm going to do a switch here. 3 is equals to element, and element left is equals to aux3. In the other case, so in this case I'm putting the tree at the left side of element. In the other, I will put at the right side of the tree. Now I'm gonna call this function again and pass to it tree right and the element. At the end, I return the tree. Let me see how I can explain this logic. I think I have this example. Let me put this like this example. What will happen when I had elements is something like this. At the beginning the tree is null, and I evaluate this number and I insert the number at the root of the tree. Next we have a sign, and I will insert the sign as the root. Because of this rule. So the element type is a minus that will have the weight 1. 1 is less than tree type. the tree type at that moment is a number, so the number is 5. So 1 is smaller than 5. Yes. Then we switch and the minus will be the root and the 14 will be at the left side of is this. Next we have the number 3. So 5, wait, the element minus have the weight 5, sorry, the minus have the weight 1 and the number have the weight 5. So 1 is less than 5. In this case, the 3 is the 5 and the element is the 3 is the minus and the element is the 5, the number, sorry. So 5 is less than 1, no. Then 3 right side, call this function again, passing the right side that is null at the moment and giving the number 3 and so forth. It's something like this. Well, this is it for defining the structure of the tree. Step 4. Loading the tree. So now that we have our tree function, tree object defined, we can complete this function. So I will, like this. Declaring the tree. For tree is equals to null, return tree. This text is in the text from the display here. So if the text is incomplete, like this scenario, we want to remove this plus sign. So var last_char is equals to text at index text length minus 1. This is the last char. If is not a number, last char. If last char is not a number, text is equals to text substring starting at index 0 and ending at index text length minus 1. So with this I'm removing the last char. Var, now I will try to get the numbers. Var number string is equals to an empty string for now. For var I equals to 0, I less than text length, I plus plus var current _char is equals to text at index I. Now we want to see if it is a number. If it's not is not a number, _char. So if it's not a number, or _char is equals to dot for fractions, or number string is an empty string, and _char is equals to minus for negative numbers. So what I'm saying here again is, if _char is a number, or if is a dot, or if it is a negative number, or not a negative number, if it is the sign of minus for negative numbers, number string plus equals to _char. We add up to the string. Else well, it is not a number, it is not in the middle of a number, because in the case of fraction numbers it is not in the beginning of a negative number, so um, it's a sign, which means that number string is actually a number. So we will add this number to the tree. Add number to tree. 3. var number is equals to new tree elements, our tree structure. Number dot value is equals to number string, and number string will be an empty string because we are cleaning up this variable for the next usage. Now we say that tree is equals to tree elements dot prototype dot add elements tree and number. This is the function that I declared here to add new elements to the tree. So the number was added to the tree. Now the sign, the operation as operation to tree. To tree. var operation is equals to new tree elements open close switch 𝗀𝘂𝗯𝘀𝗯𝗃 is the current char. Case current char is minus operation type is equals to operation minus. I hope this is well written. We have 4 operations here. Next we have the plus and the division and the times. Plus div and times. I hope this is well written. So, and now tree is equals to tree again, tree element prototype add element tree and operation. Okay. Well, this is, but so I added the number, I added the operation, number, operation, and there is the last one, the last number to add. So it's mean which means that this variable have a number, the last number stored. So at the end of the for here, add last number var last number is equals to new tree element. By default it's a number. Last number dot value is equals to number string. And now add to the tree element prototype add element to the tree, the element last number, and this is it. Let's see if nothing explodes. Okay, how can I check if this works? Well, we have this example, and I can, let's put here a debugger. This instruction will stop the here with the, you will see. Example 14 minus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 1 plus times 1 times 2 and plus 5. If I hit F12 and I say evaluate, please give me clear. It doesn't stop. Why? It doesn't stop. Calculate. Debugger. And this exists here. Maybe it's next. Yeah, we have here a tree. I have to rebuild this again. Clear. So 14 minus 3 times 1 times 2 plus 5. yeah, okay. Hit equals calculate, and here the tree. Now I want to see the console. So tree is this. I want to get the number 3. So tree, I will say tree right, left, left. Tree right, left, dot left, and the number 3 is here. So this is it. Let's remove the debugger from here and the debugger from here, and now we have the build tree expression done. Finally, doing the actual calculation here, the calc function. So just to remember, the button equals will run this function that receive the display, and from the display it will get its inner text, build a tree expression, and pass that tree expression to the calc function. This is where we are now. We receive a tree and we going to calculate the result. So let's start. If if tree dot left is null, and if tree dot right is null too, it's a number. So return tree dot value. It's a number, it's a leaf of the tree expression. The example here, as you can see, all the numbers are leaves in the tree expression, and the operations are nodes here. All the operations are nodes, and all the numbers are leaves in the tree expression. So if it is empty in the left side and the right side, and we know for sure it is a number. So in the other scenario we have operations, so we will do var sub results is equals to 0 and switch tree type which type it is. It is operation minus sub result is equals to. Let me put this here. If it is minus, we do calc again with 3 dot left minus calc 3 dot right dot right. We close and break. I'm not going to do this one by one, so if it is plus, we will do a plus operation. If it is division, we will divide, and if it is times, we will multiply. Okay, and at the end return sub results, and this is it, the calculation. Let's see if this works. 6 minus 3 equals to 3, minus 6 equals to minus 3. Multiplying by 5 minus 15 plus 20 equal. Whoa, you don't saw that. Well, I think I know why. So 15 plus 20. If this is text plus text, we are doing a concatenation. We are joining two strings. So I have to be ensured that this is a number like this. And if I come back here and say this and plus 20, yeah, it's 5. So this is it. Hope that you enjoyed, and please like and share this video. Bye.